You know, I just don't understand some people. But I don't think you're supposed to. It's just wait, dude. So check this out, right? I put up the flat earth block, and I get my first comment on it. Which I got news for you, Brad Boychuk, or whatever the fuck your name is. If you're mad now, just wait until the shit comes out. You're gonna really be mad, cause that shit's done, by the way. And let me just say up front, apologies for the fucking Dallas Coop episode. I'm an asshole, and I deleted the finished product and uploaded the draft by mistake. I was rushing through everything, trying to get it all together and make sure I had it uploaded before I left. I had a shitty couple of days. I was in really bad shape, but I'm okay right this second. I'm hoping that, this is it where it stabilizes and I'm alright. But dude says, and this is why we should add don't drink and YouTube to the list. Flat Earth and Hollow Earth are equally possible. 0%. Now, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a little fucked up and I don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to get it. But I say this much, I don't know what the fuck you're even on about, man. First of all, ain't nobody drinking over here, dude. Do you not pay attention to what the fuck all goes on? Let me tell you again, because I know you're gonna be watching this. So let me just give this straight to you. Matter of fact, let me even just pause the background shit. First of all, in case you're not aware, maybe you're just trying to be trolling, maybe you want some kind of fucking crazy response, you're not gonna get it. Those days are done, dude. I'm done fucking giving you what you want. This is about what the fuck. Do I even really want to give you an explanation? Well, let me just break it down for you simply, okay? Since you're a little slow on the uptake, I'm not drunk, alright? If you've not paid attention to anything else that I have done, I was TP, dude. That's why I talk the way that I do. So, I'm not drunk. If I was drunk, YouTube would be the last fucking thing on the planet I would be doing, because I wouldn't be able to drink and stare at a fucking screen. That just would not be happening. And I can think of a bunch of other things that would be a lot more fun to do. Like some things that you might not know about. Like fucking, for example. I could be doing that hammered instead of putting on a fucking YouTube show. What kind of ridiculous shit is this? Flat Earth and Hollow Earth are equally possible. 0%. What is the percentage? Are you like a fucking YouTube Rotten Tomatoes, dude? I don't understand what is happening. Are you saying that you believe in Flat Earth and Hollow Earth? Are you saying that neither of them is possible and you're trying to say that you think I'm a drunk idiot for even bringing up the conversation? Because then you're gonna fucking hate next week's episode, dude. You're gonna fucking hate it. But I suggest you tune in either way, because why wouldn't you? So that's what it is, dude. Honestly, and spoiler alert, because this is gonna head into the direction of what next week's episode is gonna be. But give, I could not give a philosophizing, scientific fuck about whether the earth is round, flat, hollow, full of shit, whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck, dude. Do you know why? Because it doesn't impact my fucking. Well, if we found out tomorrow for a concrete fact that whatever everybody believes is not the truth, as far as whatever fucking shape the earth is in, that's not gonna change my life. Is that gonna fix my problems? Fuck no, it's not. Is it gonna get me paid? I don't think so. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what your end game is. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm really trying to fucking. Sometimes people just say shit, and they have me staring at them like, dude, what the fuck? Every time I think I'm fucked up, somebody goes and outdoes me, which makes me feel a little bit better. But then this also brings it over to the fact that I have something recorded that I really shouldn't fucking put out because of what this is, what this environment is. I think I should just leave that shit where it's at in my personal life and leave it alone, even though it's already edited and done. And I'm not talking about next week's episode, that's already in the bag. You ain't gotta worry about that. It's set up and it's gonna be coming out next Saturday, if you were wondering. By the way, Instagram, YT Jack O #1 Trade, Twitter at Laughing Birds. Follow those platforms and make sure you rate the podcast too on whatever platform it is that you listen to it on. I don't understand, like dude, if you would have fucking you were not around in my fucking party days, dude, when I would get fucking hammered. You have no idea the animal that you would be dealing with if I was getting fucking hammered. You have no fucking clue. Luckily for you, I don't drink anymore because I choose not to, for one. For two, thyroid medication can't be mixed with alcohol. Bad situation. So, lucky for you, you're spared. But if I can make just a small suggestion for you, matter of fact, before we even do that, let us try to get a better understanding of who you are by what it is that you watch and try to figure out where the fuck you're at. Anti-flatter, somebody that you follow, liked videos. That's it. Crucifixion of flat Jesus, what the fuck is that? Well, apparently you're into this world in one way or another. So that means I definitely am going to have you next week. Oh, you're gonna be so pissed. I'm excited. I only wish that I would have released this one first now instead of the other one that I put out. One, because I could have went back and fixed it, the one that's out now, and two, I can only imagine the shit that you would be thinking. So you follow a bunch of people that I don't know, which is not really surprising. I mean, I don't know a lot of what all goes on in this joint. But you know what? Let's click on this person and let's see what are you about. Anti-flatter channel. So now what does that mean? I'm not really sure what it is that I'm looking at. I'm assuming that this person thinks that the world is round, right? I would think, not sure. I mean, whatever. To the people that dedicate your lives to this shit, congratulations, dude. But I mean, I think it's a waste of time, honestly. There's so much more shit that you could put your time and energy in instead of arguing about what fucking shape the earth is in, as if it fucking matters to your everyday life. What really would be the difference? I don't get it. I don't pretend to get it. But the point is, make sure you tune in next week so that you can listen to everything. Because we're gonna hear some shit. We're gonna hear some shit. I got stuff laid out. I'm not gonna say much about it because I'm going to cut up some clips for it, and I want it to speak for itself. Let everybody listen to it, and then you can all form your own opinions and then act accordingly to that. One thing you're not gonna do, the one thing you're not gonna do, is you're not going to influence me, for one, to give a fuck, right? That's one thing you're not gonna do. Two is I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. The whole idea, if you're starting to fuck people up, means you're obviously doing something right. And I don't mean by creeping around in the comment section and leaving weird comments that really don't make sense. Or maybe I'm a little bit slow in uptake and I'm just not sure what it is that you're getting at. But either way, I'm going to do this. There's no liquor here, dude. So you can go ahead and try again. And for the record, I'm not high either. But you know, weed is on its way, hopefully, to being legalized in this state. So hopefully sooner than later, we'll be able to fucking roll something up. And then you all can lose your fucking minds as if you don't. Like, what is it that. I don't get it. What is it that you all. What do you like. Is it. When did YouTube. When did YouTube become the place of politicians? Like, am I supposed to be sitting here in a suit and, you know, watch every little thing that I say, make sure everything is exactly just perfect, presentable? There's nothing that, if you're even thinking about starting a channel to do anything, whatever the fuck it is, let me just give you a little piece of the knowledge that I have acquired from doing this for the short time that I've done it. I know that there are many people who have been in this shit for years, famous and not alike. No matter what you do, somebody's going to try to fucking piss on your head and tell you it's raining, dude. That's just what it fucking is, bro. That's just what it is. There's nothing. You can make everything perfect or as perfect as it can be. You can use big words. You can come on here all fucking fancied up. It's not going. Somebody is still going to hate your guts no matter what. And there are people that lurk around on the internet with Vaseline in one hand and their fucking throbbing need for attention in the other, and they're waiting, they're fucking waiting to combine the two things together and blow a fucking load all over their keyboard. That's what they're waiting for. So you can't allow that shit to run interference on what it is that you're doing. So having said that, if you would like to go back and restructure your comment to have it make a little bit of sense, I'd be for that. Even though reading between the lines, I get it. Fuck me. Maybe you think pro, flat, hollow, whatever. Or if you're saying both of these things are equally possible, maybe they are, dude. You know what else is equally possible? I'm not a fucking scientist and I have no idea what the fuck any of this shit actually means for the real world. No idea. There are people that dedicate their lives to this shit. That's not me. That's not me. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't. If you are seriously coming here and trying to put weight into my opinion for your argument, that is a fucking sad state of affairs for you. Whatever dumb shit you want to believe in, dude, have at it. This is supposed to be a fucking free country, right? I mean, we could get into arguments about that, but that's not why we're here. This is a place, even though language is strictly controlled and a lot of people can't say what they really feel because they would lose majority of their fucking audience. Luckily for me, I don't have that problem. I say what the fuck I want to say and I let it do whatever it's going to do. So, I don't know, man. I got so wrapped up in this whole shit. Damn. What sucks is everything that I could say is just gonna kind of give up more shit about what we went into. But I went into this and got out of it with the same amount of interest and information. I learned nothing other than the fact that people apparently have been having this argument for years, thousands of years probably. We're going back 2,000 years ago when some fucking asshole made up a gimmick to try to attempt that the world is round, right? I'm pretty sure people were put to death for their ideals of it being round or flat, whichever one came first. You can pick the chicken or the egg. It don't matter. The point is, whatever, dude. It's fucking content. You're supposed to enjoy it, man. Don't be so fucking serious all the time. Have a fucking Coke and a smile, will you? Jesus. Whatever it is that makes you fucking happy, dude. Go do a little bit of that shit. Whatever it might be. If it's wiping the Cheeto dust on your t-shirt, if it's counting your toenail clippings, whatever it is that you do that makes you happy, go do a little bit of that and then re-examine YouTube as a whole, and maybe, just maybe, you'll come out of the other side of it a little bit more have the ability to enjoy shit a little bit more. Just a thought. That's all I'm trying to say. Anyway, like I said, on schedule next Saturday episode is out. That will be the second installment to the conspiracy series that we were doing, and this is going to be themed all October. This is what we are doing. And I'm also working on some shit behind the scenes for a future episode to maybe or maybe not get a guest on the podcast for a very hot button issue, which I'm going to piss off an entirely new group of people. So, get ready for that, hopefully, because whether this person comes on the podcast or doesn't come on the podcast, that episode will be coming. What it will be about, we'll get into that later on once this skeleton that I've created starts getting a little bit of flesh and form to it, and then we can work our way through it. In the meantime, enjoy the podcast. There's all the episodes are out on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, fucking Anchor. There's 11 different platforms for you to choose from. There's a shitload of YouTube content on this channel. There's easily over 600 videos of all different types. So pick your poison and hate on it all you want. Go fuck yourself. To everybody else, I'll catch you next week at the latest, but I'll probably talk to you before then, and clips will be out relatively soon. I'm going to cut something up, so just be ready for that.